Hello and welcome back with me, Melinda NailFanatic, your favorite tarot lady. Thank you for making me your favorite tarot lady. So thankful and grateful to be here. We're going to do a Sidereal tarot reading today. And our first card has already fallen out. It's the King of Wands. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is a guy energy, masculine energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. He's looking at something. He's ready to go get something. He wants something. Ooh, what does he want? He wants, the Nine of Swords in reverse. He wants to do what he has to do to get over his fears, his anxiety, and his depression. He's very motivated to act. He wants to do whatever it takes. He's tired of being depressed. Let's see, why has he been depressed? The Two of Swords is in reverse because he hasn't been able to make peace about something that happened in his past. It's been on the back of his mind. It's been lingering for a very long time. Well, what are the facts? What does he really know about this situation? What was the real reality of it? The Five of Swords. The facts that he knows is that there was a disagreement. An ego caused two people to separate. He knows the ego caused two people to separate. He doesn't like the separation, but he knows that in order to do something about it, because he wasn't willing to see, what he wants to do is return. He wants to go back. He wants to return. He wants to go back to the good times. He wants to go back to a time when he felt better. He wants to go back to pleasure. He wants to go back to a soulmate. Yes, he does. He is, I'm getting a different story. Okay. Is it a different story or is it the same story? Different for different ones heard. Okay. But tell it anyway. There's somebody who's watching that wants to rescue somebody who has been in depression. This person wants to come to the aid of a person who's been in a very depressing state of mind. This person has been repetitively obsessing over a situation that has them really like just up at arms, at arm's length. I'm hearing at arm's length from anyone. And this person wants to be of assistance. Somebody here wants to be of assistance to a person that they know is in a very worrisome state of mind. Why is this person in a worrisome state of mind? Page of Swords. Because they got some news that they did not like. The news that they didn't like could do with a childhood friend. It could do with a friend of theirs. Somebody got a phone call that they did not like. They got some information they didn't like. For someone, this was information they did not like about a situation that occurred during their childhood. For someone else, this is getting news they didn't like from a person. Wow, I hear a person exposed. This person exposed the truth about a situation that this person that has been carried on from childhood. The person in distress did not want to hear about it. So let's see what's going on above them. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, see, they don't want to do the work. They don't want to tend to their own garden. It's easier to blame everyone else. It's easier to blame everyone else for what has gone on. That's how this whole agreement started out anyways, because there was not an owning of responsibility. Somebody was overwhelmed. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. Somebody was overwhelmed. Now they're overwhelmed with grief because their overwhelmment caused a disagreement. It caused contentions. It could have caused an argument or a fight. It caused a separation. And this person is beginning to see like, oh man, it's happened again. Somebody else is walking away from me now. Oh boy, oh boy. But somebody wants to help. Somebody wants to come to the rescue. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. Somebody was failing to see and did not want to hear what this Queen of Pentacles had to say. The Queen of Pentacles had the tangible way to see solutions. She is masterful in focusing on the things of value. And as a result, she has a lot of things of value, and she is a valued individual. She is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. She is a queen. She is beautiful. And somebody did not want to see what she had to say. Why did this person not want to see what she had to say? And it caused a fight because the Two of Cups is in reverse. This person is not open to receive love, not open to reciprocate love. This person has been hurt in the past, and that's probably what they've been going on, because we're talking about something that's coming with them from the past. Some news they didn't want to hear about a time before. Seven of Cups, they'd rather sit in, this person would rather sit in the illusions that they created about what has happened. This person could be really good at devising a story to cover up the truth, but they know the truth, and now the truth is beginning to weigh on their mind and weigh on their consciousness. They're saying, there's a person here, there's somebody here who's saying to themselves, if I could just get over this problematic mindset I have, if I knew what to do, I would be able to get what I want. I know what I want, I don't know how to get there. I know what I want, but I don't know how to get there. So I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to it. I don't want to do the work. I'm just going to hold on to it. Somebody's holding on to pain. Somebody here is holding on to pain that they don't want to let go of. If it's not literally holding on to like emotional pain, memories that they don't want to process. For somebody, it's holding on to a situation that's not working out, knowing that it's bringing them pain and not wanting to let go of it. Yeah, they want to continue forward with it. And now, as a result, we have two people at odds. I hear we have two people at odds. The Knight of Pentacles, I chose to put him next to the Queen of Pentacles. And so now we have the back of the Nine of Pentacles facing the back of the Queen of Pentacles. It's interesting because although they're not willing to face each other, they both have such similar goals in mind, such similar vision, such similar desire, that they're right next to each other. But now we have somebody trying to figure out, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I know what I want. How do I get what I want? And interesting, we now have the third page out, but this one's finally upright, the Page of Pentacles. I mean, this person is now finally beginning to think about how they get what they want. So that's, I'm hearing that is a evolution in and of itself, because in the past, they didn't even have the vision that they could possibly get what they want. At least now they know that there is a way to get what they want. The Tower comes down. And I have that next to the Two of Cups in reverse and above the Page of Pentacles upright. The Tower is in reverse, so they're feeling there's a loss here. Things were shaking out loose, and I'm getting that it's reversed because obviously when the Tower steps in, it's not necessarily a person. And in this case, it's definitely not a person that upset the balance. It is a spirit stepped in and shook some things loose. I mean, I feel like when these two people came together in the beginning, one of them was happy-go-lucky, just kind of going with the flow of energy, following what their spirit decided. The other person was very reserved and holding back in the beginning anyways. But when they met each other, it was a surprise connection that they didn't expect. They could not see it coming. And one of these people followed their intuition. The other person was still coping with a lot of fears. And the other person was in a place where they said, but I'm working on myself right now. They said, I'm not expecting anything right now. I'm not looking for anything right now. Show me more about the King of Wands in the center. The Three of Cups in reverse. This person is thinking and worrying that there will not be a reunion here. Somebody is upset because they could be upset with themselves because they feel that there's no reunion here. There's no reconciling this. Show me more about this Five of Swords, this spat. I hear lover's spat. The Four of Wands. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm getting is this connection is making progress between these two now. And so it's causing somebody to confront their fears, and they're having doubts inside where they're not wanting to listen to their intuition. Although they know that this is what they want, the inner fears still bubbling up, because now when your dreams come true, it brings up the doubts that are still lingering inside of you. And these are things, the things that are coming up right now, this person has held on to. I'm hearing their whole life long. I'm hearing this person has continued to hold on to them. They haven't wanted to do the work in it. They haven't wanted to look at these matters. Show me more about these cards, why these cards are here. Thank you. The Magician is in reverse. So this person has been holding on to it, and it's working against them, is what I'm hearing with the Magician in reverse. It's been working against them. They get an idea of what they want as soon as they get the chance to get it, because they won't do the work about the things from their past that they've been carrying with them and holding on to. Those things are working against them, causing them to go back into fear and close down their energy rather than to be receptive and open up to the opportunities that they have. They shrink back in fear is the way I'm hearing it. The Hangman is here. And part of the reason why this person who had to say something that was enlightening but unappreciated, because I don't want to hear it. That's what I see. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about this. In other words, somebody was kind of pushed to talking about a matter that they've avoided for so long. But what had happened was, avoided or not, ooh, the bottom of the deck I just glimpsed, that was the Three of Swords. The pain, the truth that hurts, but sets you free. They say, and the truth shall set you free. But they also say the truth hurts. Sometimes the truth hurts. Yeah, the truth hurt. And what's happening is it's causing a breakthrough energy. The Hangman is in reverse. Because this person got the truth, even though these two people are at odds right now, their backs are to each other, there's a breakthrough happening. Enlightenment is happening. You cannot unhear what you have heard. And so the Hangman becomes in reverse. Also, somebody is saying, fine, you don't want to hear what I have to say? No longer will I throw my pearls to the swine. You don't want to hear what I have to say? Fine. I don't have to talk. I don't have to talk to you. So because I hear I don't have to talk, somebody is giving this silent treatment. That's not very nice. Kind of immature. Can I just say that? But sometimes there is the time to pull back your energy. And somebody says, it hasn't been working to be open. I've been doing all I can to be open, to share, to help. It's not working. It's not being received well. You're still holding on to everything. Okay, fine. I'll pull back. The world is in reverse, saying both of these individuals are feeling like this cannot be over. There's no way that this is over. This isn't over. So they both have this inner knowing that it's not over. Why is this here? It's time for a break, because everything has become overwhelming. There's a control issue with the Strength card at the bottom. There's a control issue that has become overwhelming, and part of what's being controlled is this person has control issues because of their childhood. And so that has become overwhelming to somebody there, to the other person you're dealing with. And So we have one person who's like, I don't want to deal with all this control issues. I don't like it. I'd rather carry my burden. And because this person is continuing to carry their burden and bringing it, it's causing a blockage between this person and this individual who has a vision of a better future and who knows how to get there, who's done it before, and they can go there again. Because, once you've been successful at something, you can do it all over again, much easier the next time. And so we're dealing with a person who has had accomplishment, who has had success in the past. And they've told this person how to move forward. Now, here's an interesting thing that's coming to me. The person, one of these people here who is having difficulties receiving the news that they don't want to hear, carrying these burdens, they don't even see themselves as advanced as they are. Like, they don't even see their own progress. They've actually made a lot more progress than they're aware of. So they imagine that they're a page, but they're showing up as a knight. Now they're next to the queen, which is what's calling on them. They're being called forward. Their spirit is calling them forward to advance to the next level. That's where the breakthrough lies. But somebody wants to hold on to the burden. So let's see. Death card in reverse. So the Tower came in so that somebody could be shaken free, surprisingly, to get a new life, a new opportunity, so that advancement could be made. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse, and part of the reason this happened was because somebody started wondering if they'd be better off. So you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? Somebody says, I'm tired of being controlled. I might be better off on my own. They've had some time to think about this. And somebody has said, I don't want to be alone. I've had some time to think about it. I just don't want to be alone. Somebody's saying that. And somebody's saying, be alone together while my heart's been racing, chasing after you. You're the sweetest dream, my incredible. You're the star so bright, your eyes are light as blue. I can't help but stare at you. So soft your lips, the wind blows in my hair. Come closer, let me whisper in your ear. Somebody's saying, yeah, I'm willing to give it another shot and do the work here. Where I wasn't before, I'm willing to do the work. And I'm willing to let go of this past that has hurt me so much. I'm willing to put an end to the past. For somebody, the past that they've been holding on to is a death. A literal death of a loved one or a relationship or a lifestyle or whatever. Something died. Something or someone died in the past and they've been carrying that pain for it. Now they're finally ready to let go and look forward to something else. And I hear, but will they be able to do it? But see, here's the thing. The only reason they're willing to do all this is because they've had some time alone to think about it. They've had some time alone to think about it, pray about it, meditate on it, rest only for a minute. You ready to change yet, boo? You ready to have another perspective come through? You want to continue to hold on to what you've been seeing? Yeah, they're ready to close it down. Shut it down. The Wheel of Fortune. They're ready to put a close to this cycle. They're ready to close this out. So here's the thing. There's some things they haven't told you. There's some information they've been keeping from you. There's some information they've been keeping from you, and it has to do with somebody else, with another person. So now we have, in this situation, some guilt over a third-party energy. And there's our fourth page, the Page of Cups. Now they know what they want. And I got you right where I want you. I don't have to tell you everything, but see, fine, don't tell me everything. Don't tell me the truth. Don't tell me the truth. But you know what? It's the burden of guilt is going to rest with you until you do right by me. Somebody said somebody was caught being sneaky. Somebody, the sneakiness that's going on is they're trying to delude themselves and make it seem like they're happy-go-lucky. Like they're trying to make it look like they're happy, but it's evident that they're not. They're deceiving themselves. And the spiritual authority knows damn well what's really going on. Spiritual authority, the Hierophant. The spiritual authority knows exactly what's going on here. This could have to do with finances. There could be a lie about finances here. The Hermit. Somebody's spirit has been telling them, but they didn't want to hear it. Their intuition has been telling them it's time to move. It's time to do something different. It's time to put this burden down. It's time to tell the truth. For somebody, this is telling yourself the truth. Instead, we'll keep mulling it back and forth. And I'm hearing to keep the peace. We'll keep it inside. So somebody here is bottling up some emotions to try to keep the peace. Somebody's trying to keep the peace. But the way to healing is through telling the truth. This being wanting to come out. There's a truth that needs to come out that's going to change everything. The judgment is in reverse. Somebody was guilty of something and they're feeling that guilt. And it's weakening their energy. Somebody has got a weak energy. They losing their health. Their stomach ain't right. They can't digest their food right because they did something arrogantly. And they've been holding on to the guilt of it. And now they want to break free from the weight of that guilt. But see, the only way to break free from the weight of this guilt, because of what you've done, how long you've carried on your deceptions and such, is to admit the truth. You're going to have to admit the truth. But they're scared. They're scared. They're scared they're going to get beat up. They might be scared they're going to get jumped. They're scared. They're on the defense. They're trying to protect themselves. But see, the spiritual authority, they're scared of the spiritual authority. In other words, somebody is scared that God is going to do something to them because they've been carrying the guilt of their behaviors. They did something that was really unjust. They caused a lot of heartbreak that they cannot heal. They caused a lot of pain and disappointment that they cannot undo, and they know this. They know this, and it's been on them, and they can't let it go. And no matter how much they would love to get away from what they've done and pretend like it never happened and get a fresh start and start over again and heal this relationship, their lies sit in their heart. And somebody has got some heart problems like literal physical heart problems as a result. Now, this is somebody who holds the truth and knows the truth. This person is not emotionally invested in the situation. This person don't care how anybody feels about it. They speak the truth. Somebody got a lawyer. Somebody got a lawyer or is getting a lawyer. Ooh, and this is the first time I got two cards coming out. The Chariot in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. There's a Cancer who did something very arrogant and selfish. And it was a dark, ugly, deceptive energy. Yeah. The law sees. Whether that's the spiritual law, the angels, the ancestors, the guides. Oh, trust and believe. They know, and the truth is coming out, honey. Oh, yeah, and I set that right on the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card and the Temperance. It's the divine time for the truth to come out about this upside-down chariot. The Chariot is in reverse. And now your Chariot is in reverse, ain't it? Aches and pains and moans and groans because you're not feeling so well lately. Guilt will do that to you. Shit, guilt will cause a cancer to grow within you. See, the truth is always there. The truth is always there. Just because you ain't told nobody don't mean it can't come out. Remember, the all is connected. We're all connected. Anybody who's in tune with source can access the truth. And somebody doesn't want it to come out how they had their hand digging in the pot. Whatever that means. Yeah, they just want to forget about it. Move on and forget about it. Why do we have to talk about that? Can't we just let it go? Can't you just move on from it? Is what they're thinking is. Can't you just let it go and move on for it? Let it be dead. Why you got to resurrect it? Because you ain't never dealt with it. You ain't come to justice yet. But guess what? You coming to justice. I feel like we're going to see the justice card here. If we didn't, did we have justice under there? No, I don't remember justice coming out yet. I don't remember justice coming out. We got a lot of cards on the table all stacked up. And I hear somebody is all stacked up. The Three of Pentacles. You have a master on the case, whether this is an ascended master spiritually. Somebody has really built themselves up from, I'm hearing, from nothing. Somebody has built themselves up from nothing. From a very weakened point of positioning that they were put in, they built themselves up from nothing. The sun is in reverse, and somebody has failed to recognize that fact. Every time that they have a chance to show honor, respect, and recognition to this person who built themselves up to nothing, this other person want to turn their back. They don't want to see you shine. Somebody don't want to see you shine. Somebody don't want to see you shine. But see, the reason you shine is because you do the work. You've done the work. They don't want to see you shine. Ooh, Queen of Cups in reverse. That kind of go with that Chariot in reverse. She's all upside down in her feelings, extra emotional. Somebody does not want to see you thrive. They don't want to know about it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to see how good you're doing. Knight of Cups is in reverse. We have a psychic person here who is giving messages that are false because they're not aligned with spirit in the highest vibration of love. See, that's the thing that makes my readings as effective as they are, is I know pain, I know sorrow, I know hate, I know anger, I know rage, but I also know love, I know learning, I know forgiveness, I know self-realization, I know how to check myself. And I've seen all these different facets of life. Some people stay in a low vibration, so their readings can only come from a low vibration. Some people don't know how to do the self-work, so anytime they try to tell you how to do it, it's going to come out in the same fucked up way they did it for themselves because they ain't overcome their own drama, so then they can't give you any clues on how to overcome your drama because they can't even get over their own. So how can you teach somebody what you don't know? So somebody is trying to you use this spiritual energy to guide someone to make decisions in their love life, but their guidance is off. Their guidance is off. Their guidance is off because they refuse to see the truth. Wow. About themselves, I hear about themselves, their own truth. When you won't recognize your own truth, how can you see anybody else's truth? You can't look at your own truth. Oh, you ain't wrong. Oh, you done with that? That's why you can't look at it, right? That's why you got to run every time you get triggered. See, if you've done the work, you can sit in a situation or look at a situation that used to trigger you and keep your cool because it's no longer a trigger to you. When you've released your triggers now, you've changed. You've created a tangible change. And I hear, and it will change your DNA. And once you change your DNA, the next generation won't have to do it for you. So there's a person here who's going through changes, genetic changes, and it's causing all their, I'm hearing the word dross, to come up from the bottom of the cesspool of their emotional ocean that they have not chosen to deal with. Because it's time for them to take their power back from a situation where they've been relying on somebody who give fake love. I see fake love with the Knight of Cups staring at the Queen of Cups, and both of them is in reverse. And they staring at each other. We have two people who don't know how to show love. And now it's time to confront all that negativity to bring this change in and take your power back with the truth. that will set you free once it cuts the heck out of you. It's going to cut. You're going to have to bleed, at least emotionally, for a little bit. It's going to set you free. Oh, Lord, show me my viewer in this. Show me my viewer. Show me. I'm going to move all these cards. I don't want the energy of these cards to touch what's coming out next. Because that was very much all about the experience. So, Lord, Source God, we're going to leave all that experience just jumbled up over there in the big mess of pile that it is. Because that's what we're dealing with, a messy pile. Painful, messy pile of mess. Show me my viewer. We just got a few cards left in my hands. So let's see what comes out. Show me who my viewer is that is finding the resonance here. The 6 of Wands is pointing to the 5 of Wands. You're conflicted about what to do. You could be fire sign. You could be that King of Wands that came out first. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, you're conflicted about what you want to do because your intuition is speaking to you and you don't want to hear it. Let's see who is the other party. Show me the other party that we're dealing with. Love, Source, God. Show me the other party we're dealing with. Other party, 4 of Cups. This is somebody who is obstinate. I heard the word obstinate. Somebody who refuses to accept. Okay, so we have a person who is spiritually recognized, offering truth and love to a person who is so happy being in their state of ignorance is bliss that they do not want to receive it. Now we had a third party show up here. Show me about this Cups energy we have from this Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Chariot in reverse. Show me this energy. Who is this we dealing with? The Knight of Wands. This person is a playboy energy. This person is a catalyst. That's what they are. They're a catalyst. This person can be abusive. This person has a tendency to be abusive in their behaviors. They do things to manipulate others. They use their actions as a form of manipulation. So this is somebody who's like, well, in their head, they think to themselves, well, I don't want them to leave. So I'm going to tell them that I hurt myself so they stick around and take care of me. I'm going to pretend like I can't do stuff for myself so that way they can stay here and take care of me. What can we expect from this Knight of Wands character? Justice. Ooh, justice fit a step in. This person is going to face justice, and I hear that a spiritual authority is coming in to tap that ass. Let's see what we can expect from this person represented by the 4 of Cups, which is the person you're dealing with. So the third party energy, justice is coming their way. For the 4 of Cups energy, the 5 of Pentacles, they are finally ready to let go of abandonment issues, codependency issues. They're tired of feeling alone. So this person is going to try to connect. I feel like this person is going to try to connect. What is the advice for my viewer for their highest, lightest, and brightest outcome in this energy? Here it is. Queen of Wands. Go for what you know is what I hear. If you're passionate for this situation, then go for it. Understanding the schematics, the mechanics, the backstory of what's been going on here and knowing what you're dealing with. The bottom of the deck is the Devil in reverse. Devil, you lose. You lose. See, the Devil lost. The Devil lost. When all things seem hopeless, the past got shut down. This person stopped feeding the past energy. This person had found a relationship that was fulfilling for them. This person is willing to fight for this relationship. As a result of willing to fight for the relationship, they're getting new information about their own family history, and they're breaking free from the mental prison they created themselves. And it's growth, but it's not as fast as it could be, but it's slow growth, but it is growth because they're learning to put themselves first and love themselves. Okay. And apparently I got a whole lot of cards. I think I'm holding like most of the deck in reverse here. So that is the message I got for our Sidereal Tarot. Didn't want to deal with the past, huh? Looks like you ain't got no choice now, honey. This is what we got to say. Until next time, sending you blessings of love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. Love you. Laters.